people? Long time no see. I know. I actually have traveled a couple of places already in 2025. I just didn't feel like vlogging those trips, but I'm bringing y'all here with me today during this trip. I'm back in New Orleans, yes, and it's going to be the gloomiest days that I'm ever going to be here, if you can't tell already. Okay, it is just doom and gloom out here today, but we're going to make the best of this daggone trip. And what are we going to be doing on this trip? We are going to be going on a bike tour in the sun, hopefully. Okay, we're going to be going to the Whitney Plantation, which focuses on the lives of the enslaved as opposed to the lives of the enslavers. And we're going to be eating, you know, as usual. And speaking of, that's what we are on our way to do. We are going to go to was it Parkway Bakery.
You just have boys on the mind.
I do. We are going to Parkway Bakery to get some po' boys. I'm so excited. I found out about it because somebody shared it on Instagram. And there's this fried shrimp po' boy that, oh, I cannot wait. First meal in New Orleans, a barbecue shrimp po' boy, some sweet potato fries, and you know we had to get some dessert with some bread pudding. I can't wait. Okay, people, it's been a while since we left the restaurant. I will say that the po' boy was not as good as I envisioned it being, but that bread pudding was amazing. I'll say that. And it came with this like rum sauce that was to die for, and it wasn't too sweet. It was like the perfect amount of sweetness, both the bread pudding and the sauce, because they separated it. After that, as y'all saw, I took my ass to Sephora because I needed to get one thing and ended up getting 3 things. But you know, it's almost like that's inevitable when I go into any store. And now we are on our way to the Gallier house, which is a museum. And what is the significance of this museum? I don't know. All I know is that I think inside it's a house, so you get to see how it looked, or they preserved it from its original state as much as possible. And I love doing shit like that. So that's where we are headed next, and I'm excited about it. I will say right now it is surprisingly hotter than I thought it was going to be. I'm schwitzing out here, and I don't have no sunglasses because we thought it was going to be cloudy, damn near raining the entire day. It's not. I don't have my fan. I'm unprepared. I'm carrying my jacket. It's a mess, but I'm happy that it's not raining, and I'm happy that the sun is out, because according to my blood work, I need vitamin D. so I'm getting it. Listen, we don't have to put my business out there. Okay. Okay. But she ain't wrong. She's not wrong. Okay, we finished at the Gallier House Museum. I believe that's what it's called. And it was a guided tour. I didn't realize it was going to be a guided tour, but I was very appreciative of the fact that it was a guided tour. I enjoyed it, looking at the design. It's chock full of information. I'm not going to do an entire breakdown, but I do recommend the tour if you're into seeing how things were, how interior spaces looked, you know, back in the day in the 1700s. Okay, people, it's just about ready for us to head out to our dinner reservation, and I just wanted to come in and give you my outfit of the evening because I'm loving how it turned out. Yes, everything is old, so you're not going to be able to get it, but I still wanted to, you know, share the ensemble because I loved it. I don't have on shoes yet, but the shoes I'm going to be wearing is here. These sandals. I tried some of the new makeup products that I got today. I tried the Milk Primer, the Hydro Primer, which I'm liking. My skin is actually looking like skin because let me tell y'all, for the past, I don't know, I feel like a majority of this year, when I would put makeup on and add like a setting powder to set my under eye concealer and everything, it was just giving powder. My face was giving powder. It wasn't giving skin. And I was like, there's something going on with my skin, or my skin is just not reacting well to these products anymore. So I have been buying all different types of makeup for about a month and a half, just trying different products to get me back to a look that I like again. Okay, so I feel like I finally, you know, did it. I just needed a hydrating primer. I'm also using a different setting powder from NYX. Anything else that's different out of the ordinary for me? Yeah, that's it. If you're curious about my hair, these are crochet locks. I got them from Amazon. If I remember, I'll leave a link to them in the description box. I actually love them. They have this like soft beach wave thing. This is a 24-inch length. And if I could keep these in for 8 months, I would, but I know I can't. Anyway, yeah, so our reservation's at 7. I don't know if I said that to you already. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy it's just a 4-minute walk from our hotel room, which I didn't realize. So I'm happy we don't have to go too far. I'll see y'all at dinner. Okay, people, we made it back from Mr. B's Bistro, which was an expensive dining experience, and my favorite part of the meal was the free dessert that we got in the end from Jeremy. Shout out to Jeremy, our friend. I'll go upstairs and let y'all know what my plan was for this trip in terms of like speaking to men. And I just, because I had to share, because I spoke to Jeremy, I feel like that's why we got our free dessert. I had something on the itinerary today for us to go to after dinner, to go to a bar. But listen, people, we've been up since 4 this morning. When we got here, we hit the ground running. It is currently... Old lady. not old lady o'clock. It's currently almost near 9 o'clock. It's almost 9 o'clock, and you know what? We did our thing. We were social. We were walking. We ate. I drank. She didn't drink. I drank. And I think we did good for today. So I'll tell you more in the room. Okay, people, some time has passed. Because I got distracted, I forgot that I had to come back in and tell y'all about one of my plans for this trip. So one of my plans for this trip is to practice flirting with the men's. Okay? I need to get better at flirting with men and also approaching men, because I feel like that may be the best way for me to enter back into the dating world, as opposed to going the route of going through a dating app, because I think we all know, all of us that are single anyway, that the dating apps are a bit trash. And I guess it's not, I can't say that it's like all the people that are on it, because I don't consider myself trash if I'm on a dating app. It's just apps are trash because, you know, they have to get money from this. So anybody decent is stuck behind a paywall. However, there's no guarantee that anything's gonna come from it if you pay a price. So I personally don't ever want to pay to go on a dating app, because I feel like it's going to be a waste of money. So now I want to go the route of meeting somebody in person. And in order to do that, I have to get better at flirting. I have to get better at, you know, banter and witty repartee. I can talk to women all day, every day, because I don't have to worry about flirting. But men, it's a different thing altogether. Heterosexual men specifically, it's a different thing altogether. So tonight I got to practice this with one of the waiters at the Mr. B's Bistro restaurant, because he was being very playful and joking around, saying like, oh, our food is comped, you all ain't paying for nothing. And I was like, okay, you better, you know, keep your word. I don't want to see no bill. You know, just like joking around with him. And every time he would come by, he'd be like, you told your waiter you can't pay nothing, right? And I'm like, sir, that's your job. But anyway, we all like being very playful. And at the end, of course, our meal wasn't comped, but he did get us some free desserts. And I felt like the reason why we got free desserts is because me and my friend were both willing to be playful and just get in on the shenanigans. So that was very nice of him to get us each a free dessert. It wasn't like one dessert that we shared. He gave us each a free dessert. So that was very, very nice. And I feel like that was my little dip into like flirting and bantering. So now I just have to do this with somebody like at a bar. That's a patron instead of an employee. But I feel like I'm off to a great start. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have more things to share about my flirting and bantering with men chronicles. Bye. Hey people, it's our second day here in New Orleans, and the plans for today is a bike tour. We're going to be doing a bike tour of the Garden District that I'm looking very forward to. I'm looking forward to moving my body, you know, to not just eating on this trip. And then we have brunch plans at a spot that has the word Peacock in it. I'll put the name of the place on the screen. And I'm so hoping that the food there is delicious, because unfortunately the food that I had yesterday I wasn't like the biggest fan of. So especially at that Mr. Bistro's spot, I got the lump crab cake for the appetizer, and the crab cake was crunchy because they left bits and pieces of the shell in the crab cake. I'm curious as to whether if they use like soft shell crab or something, because why would they do that? I didn't like it. And then my dinner, I wanted to order the scallops meal, but the scallops meal was $52, right? And then when I asked the waiter, how many scallops do I get for that meal? He said 3. Not $3, not $52 for 3 scallops. Absolutely not. So I ended up ordering the rotisserie chicken, which was meh at best. Meh. So I'm really hoping that the brunch that we have today is delicious. Then tonight we have dinner reservations at a spot called Sung Chong, which I guess is a fusion of Creole and Asian cuisine. So I'm hoping that's going to be delicious as well. Like every time I go on a trip for food specifically, I'm mostly disappointed. And I don't like that for me. Angie, you could have just have just come on by here.
Nope, not today.
She done did a roly-poly on the bed. Okay, to avoid being on camera. Wow. Anyway, we have to get ready and start leaving in maybe like
now.
I'm gonna say 5-10 minutes, but we're gonna try to stuff our faces with some food. Angie was kind enough to get some food while I was like getting my makeup situated. I'm realizing that I had planned on bringing a fanny pack, with me, because we're gonna be on bikes. But ain't nothing fitting in this damn fanny pack. Like, I even have a smaller wallet. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but something's gonna happen. I can't even show y'all my outfit, so I'll see y'all out when we cruising. Okay, people, I'm back from the bike tour, and it didn't necessarily go as expected because my friend was not able to do the tour. She just learned how to ride a bike, and it's different riding a bike in a park when there's no cars as opposed to riding a bike when there's cars driving past you. So that was an uncomfortable element, and she just couldn't continue with the tour. And I was gonna like get off the tour, to like stay with her as well, but she insisted that I continue on, so I did. The tour was okay. I actually took a bike tour with this Buzz Nola company during my first trip to New Orleans, like back in 2017, and I really liked it then. I really liked the instructor then. This time it just wasn't the same. But I did learn some things. Of course, I enjoy looking at architecture, and I really love the trees here in New Orleans. So it was a very scenic tour. I learned some things, so I can't complain all too much. So as y'all can see, I'm back here in the hotel room. We are getting ready to get some beignets from Loretta's, a spot called Loretta's, which is about a 22-minute walk from our hotel. Then from there we have like 3 o'clock reservations at the Peacock Room for brunch. So the only thing I had to eat was a half of an avocado toast this morning with some extra avocados and greens, and then I just stuffed my face with some faux fig Newton bars, which was delicious. So I'm very much looking forward to this brunch at the Peacock, and I hope that the food is amazing. I truly do. People, my feelings are hurt. My feelings are so hurt right now because we done walked all the way here to Loretta's to get some beignets, all for us to get on a very long line to be standing there for 2 minutes before an announcement is made of all the beignets are sold out. My feelings are hurt. I can't.
How is that possible? They close at 6?
It's supposed to close at 6. It's 2 something, and they're already sold out. Not a stand for for Trump. So I guess we'll be heading to our brunch reservations now. But the way my mouth was fixed for some daggone pralines, not pralines, but for beignets. Oh, the nerve. Okay, people, we just got finished eating at the Peacock Room, in which that was the best meal that I've had so far during this trip of New Orleans. I ordered the shrimp and grits, and it came with like some crispy Brussels sprouts, and it had a tomato bacon jam, but since I don't eat bacon, I just had them bring the jam on the side for my friends to try. And I enjoyed that. Now, we also ordered the chocolate bread pudding. If you come here, don't order the chocolate bread pudding. Don't do it. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your taste buds. That shit, number 1, they microwave that shit to death. Number 2, you don't taste no bit of chocolate. You don't taste no bit of anything. It had no taste. It was like a sugarless blob of bread with some brown spots, and that was it. Don't get that chocolate bread pudding. But the decor of the restaurant was absolutely beautiful. I really enjoyed all of that. The aesthetics, the ambiance, the vibe. So I would recommend it. For the shrimp and grits, that's the only thing that I can vouch for. My friend did not enjoy her hot chicken sandwich. And for if you want to take some pictures in a pretty restaurant. We are heading back to our hotel because the only other thing on the itinerary for today is dinner at Sun Chang's. So I'm very much looking forward to chilling at the hotel, laying up in the bed. It's like 5 something, I think, and I've already walked more than 10,000 steps, so I'm tired. Also, I've been riding a bike for like 3 hours. I just want to relax, watch some YouTube, chillax, So I'll see y'all later on tonight. Okay, people, we are off to dinner at Sun Chang. Let me get back to you because there's music playing. Okay, music free right now. So yes, we're heading to Sun Chang for dinner. I almost thought we weren't gonna make it because we both went to sleep, okay, and got awfully comfortable in that bed. I honestly almost canceled because it's really comfortable. Now, I didn't know if magazine turned into Decatur, but maybe this one turns into Decatur. I don't know. But yeah, I hope the food is good tonight. I'm trying something different in terms of hair tonight. You know, I'm actually showing my face, have it in a low ponytail situation, and I'm hoping that my dandruff is not all the way on show. Because let me tell y'all something, people. This morning, I got halfway ready in a magnifying mirror because, you know, us two women have to share bathrooms, and I was trying my best not to hog the bathroom like I know that I can. And I looked at that magnifying mirror and I said, wait a minute. Yo, my scalp looks treacherous. Who knows how long I've been walking around like this, because I don't have no magnifying mirror like that at home. My lighting is crap at home. So I could have just been out here with dandruff all over these fake ass locks and all over my scalp for days, if not weeks, because I ain't never noticed anything. And how embarrassing. So yeah, I'm hoping that the dandruff is not on show today, or tonight at least. I'm gonna definitely have to take these out the moment I get home. They already have been in for about a month right now, which I wanted them to last for a month, and I haven't like washed my hair because they're crochet locks, but I have been using like a rinse type of a shampoo that has like some vinegar in it, so it's very watery on my scalp, thinking that was doing something, but it wasn't eliminating no damn dandruff. So is my scalp funky? No, it just looks treacherous. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. Okay, we just finished at Sung Chong's, and by far that was the best meal that I had in New Orleans so far during this trip. I highly recommend that restaurant. The whole vibe, ambiance, wonderful. And I think there's a criteria for the people that they hired to have the clearest skin in the game. Just wonderful, beautiful, pristine skin. Our waitress, all she had was like a lipstick on, and her skin was porcelain clear. It was just amazing. Of course, I couldn't help myself and had to say something to her about it, because like what is your skincare routine at this point? I needed to know. So yeah, everybody was really nice. The food was great. Highly recommend. We are currently on our way to, I think, the Carousel Bar. I hope this is a stop sign. In hopes to practice flirting, you know, practice talking to people of the opposite sex, and hope that there's actually some single people of the opposite sex there, because
we ain't seen them all weekend.
People, it's the way that so many men just don't go places by themselves. It's crazy. Or together. But I am trying my best to try to flirt out here, try to practice having banter and shit like that, trying to be a better flirter. Goodness. So far I've only been able to do it with the wait staff. Yes. My goodness. But I'm gonna get it in where I can. The Carousel Bar was a fail. Complete fail. As y'all saw when we walked in there were no people with our complexions or similar. And there was no space at the bar, the spinning bar, for 2 people anyway. So we walked in and we did a turn and walked right back out. So what our old asses are doing right now is looking for a 24-hour cafe. Oh snap, my man is there. Let me show y'all my man. Y'all see my man?
Oh man.
He looks so real, right? That's a cardboard box. But every time I pass here, I'm like, ooh, somebody looking at me. And it's my cardboard officer. So I just wanted to show y'all my man. Don't tell me ain't nobody trying to flirt with me on this trip. What? So yeah, our old asses are going, and we're trying to look for like a cafe or coffee shop that's open till late so we can get some hot water, you know, to aid our digestion, because these are the things that we have to think about now in our 40s. You know, we just can't be eating all the things. Ooh. What the fuck? Eating all the things, you know, like we used to. I don't know if we're gonna have any luck finding hot water, but you know, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Okay, people, it is our 3rd day here in New Orleans, and I think that all the results of me being so active yesterday has resulted in my face looking slightly slimmer today. Okay? And I am loving it. I love it when I have a slimmer face. If y'all don't feel my face is slimmer, don't tell me nothing. In my eyes, my face looks slimmer, and I am loving it. I'm also rocking a bun for the first time with this hair, which I didn't think I was going to be able to do. But surprisingly, it was pretty easy. And there was 2 bobby pins holding this up, but I added a 3rd one just in case. Just in case. So, yes, I'm happy with the makeup today, the slender face, my big bun, my Christopher John Rogers dress. So I'm really happy. Anyway, we are on our way to catch the Gray Line bus for a tour to the Whitney Plantation. This tour is 6 hours long. So yesterday and today we were like trying to strategize and figure out the food situation, because they ain't gonna be feeding us on this tour. So we got to make sure that we bring provisions, you know? Now, the thing is, we don't have no big ass bags. And you need big ass bags in this scenario for the what ifs. What if it's cold on the bus? We need a jacket. What if it rains? We need an umbrella. What if we're hungry? We need plenty of food. All the what ifs, and the what ifs and bags that are this size is kind of problematic. But we're doing our best. Thank goodness Christopher John Rogers thinks of women and puts pockets in his clothes. So some of the food that I'm bringing, or all the food that I'm bringing, is in my pockets. Happy about that. And yeah, I had to compromise and not bring my fan, you know, so if I get really hot, I'm just gonna have to stick it out. Me wearing a bun is gonna be helpful because no hair is gonna be on my neck to make me extra hot. Speaking of hot, people, last night I woke up in the middle of the night just in a sweat. Okay, fucking burn it up. But you know, because normally I don't go to sleep with clothes on, but I'm sharing a room with somebody. So I had to turn on the AC last night. I was dying. How do y'all people just regularly sleep with clothes on? I don't know how y'all do it. Anyway, I'll share this tour with you today. the plantation tour, we had wishful thinking that we'd be able to get a beignet from Loretta. Okay, people, attempt number 2 to eat at Loretta's was a fail. Absolute fail. But we tried. But none of that wishful thinking helped us at all. Because they were just packed up and gone by the time we got here this time. So it's getting worse. It's getting absolutely worse. We do have one more opportunity to go tomorrow. They open at 9 a.m. We leave tomorrow. And it's a semi-late flight. Our flight, I guess, is at 6 o'clock, I believe. So I had wanted to do like a late checkout at the hotel just to sleep in. Because, you know, I've been waking up to alarm clocks this entire trip. But I don't know if I'm gonna sleep in. I think my greedy spirit is gonna have me get up and try this fucking beignet. And then go get something else to eat. The tour of the Whitney Plantation was good. I definitely recommend it. It's definitely a lot more informative than the Oak Alley Plantation tour that I went on years prior. You do learn so much more about the lives of enslaved people, as well as one of the biggest revolts or rebellions that took place here in Louisiana. And of course, none of this information is in any type of history books, which would be great if it was. But no, if you want to actually find out. Thank you. But of course, we just have to find out all this information on our own, since everybody wants to whitewash history all the time. Right now, we are going to be heading to Sephora to spritz ourselves, or for Angie to spritz herself with something that smells good. Then go back to the hotel room so I can go to the bathroom. Then head out to dinner, and we are going to be having dinner at Moro's tonight. I haven't looked at the menu of any of these places that I booked, so I have no idea what is on the menu, what the cuisine is. But it had good ratings when I did read reviews, so I'm looking forward to it. Okay, we finally found some place to have a fucking beignet. We came to Cafe Beignet on Royal Street.
There's a garbage can right over here, bud.
Dude, I forgot about these paper plate orders. They're looking kind of neat.
It's delicious.
It is, I agree.
I feel like it's hard to go wrong with fried dough and powdered sugar. I can't remember if I about how the Cafe du Monde ones taste to compare, but these are good. Okay, we finished at Moro's, and whew, what a disappointment. Okay, what a disappointment. So I ordered the fried chicken with sides of potato salad, collard greens, and yams, and not one thing that I ordered had flavor. Not one. That potato salad was potato water, because it tasted like water. I don't even understand how that was possible. The greens
Or just green.
water. Like, what? I was so highly disappointed. Angie ordered the pasta dish with catfish And that was the only thing with flavor, the pasta. It was flavorful but spicy. So overall, like I said, just disappointment. Hopefully we'll have better luck tomorrow. Tomorrow's our last day here, and we'll be going to Mondays for brunch, and somebody at our hotel even recommended it. So I'm hoping it's better than what we just had, because what a waste of money. Anyway, we are now on our way to Frenchmen Street. I want to look at the art market. I hope it's open. And possibly go to a bar that's playing some live music. Okay, people, we are back from being out on our last night in New Orleans. We did end up going to Frenchmen Street, which nothing was really going on. So we walked our way to Decatur, found a massage spot to get some foot massages, and my massage was crap. It was absolute garbage, a waste of $24. But Angie's foot massage, her masseuse was amazing, did her job right. Mine, if I could give a review, would be 0 stars. I was upset. Yeah, and then we just walked back to the hotel. We have to pack our bags, which we are both dreading equally. We don't want to do this, but it's got to get done. Luckily, it's not too late, so we'll still get to lounge in bed and do nothing for at least 2 hours. Hopefully, if it doesn't take too long to pack. But let me show you what I got from the Whitney Plantation. I don't normally be getting nothing from like museums or the gift shop or anything, but I just felt compelled, you know. It was emotional. So I got this mango soap that smells delicious and divine, but not too sweet. Like the I use a body wash from Dr. Bronner's. It is unscented, so I never be smelling sweet or anything when I be taking my showers, but for a little while now I will. I also got a t-shirt that says, let me get in the mirror and turn y'all around. It says, Black history is American history. Point blank and the period. Because yes, it is. Oh, am I covering it? Yeah. So I like this shirt, and in the back it says Whitney Plantation representing, and the last thing I got was some sage, because I'm convinced there's a ghost in my apartment, a ghost that doesn't like glass, because the amount of times I be dropping glass in my apartment and then stepping on the glass and cutting up my feet, I'm like, there has to be a ghost. Especially the last time I dropped glass, all I was doing was trying to take my recycling out. That's all I want to do, take the recycling out. And the freaking pasta sauce jar just fell out the daggone garbage can, exploded all over the place. So I need to stop dropping the glass. I need the ghost to stop wanting the glass to drop up in my apartment. Am I clumsy? Yes. But that last experience, I said, no, there ain't no way. That wasn't on me. I refuse to believe. So, yeah, that's what I got. We shall see y'all tomorrow. Okay, people. It's our last day here in New Orleans. We ordered some Grubhub for breakfast from Ruby Slipper, which was actually delicious. I was pleasantly surprised. I got myself an omelet with onions and mushrooms and a biscuit. Also had a side of grits, but I didn't really eat the grits. But the omelet and the biscuit was amazing. I don't usually like omelets, but it was good. And we are just taking full advantage right now of being able to have a late checkout. I just got finished packing the rest of my bags, somewhat. And it took me about 18 tries and 20 minutes to get this hair back into a bun. I don't know why it's so hard for me to do a bun consistently good, but we're here. We made it. I had to cover up my dandruff. I just can't be wearing the hair down, so I had to figure out a way to get this hair up in a bun. And after this, we're just gonna be walking around doing some shopping, window shopping, until we gotta head to the airport. So I doubt there's gonna be anything interesting for me to show you. So I thought I'd just do my outro here. Okay, thank you so much for joining me on this trip back to New Orleans. If you've been following me and watching my vlog videos, you know I've been to New Orleans a few times, and you must be getting sick of New Orleans content. And to that I tell you, I don't care. I enjoy coming here. Do I think I'm going to come back anytime soon? Probably not. Probably not. But it was a good trip overall. I enjoyed the tours that I went on for the most part. What was my favorite? The Gallier house was a favorite of mine. I really enjoy architecture and then interior design, especially interior design from a century before, just to get a glimpse into the past without having to be in the past and an enslaved individual. You know, I don't need that in my life, but I don't mind seeing a glimpse of the past, learning more about history that isn't taught to us in school when it needs to be taught to everybody in school. Having some good eats. I will say the places you should not even try to attempt to go to if you're visiting: Moros, 0. Don't do it. Don't go at all. There are some beautiful men that work there. Other than that, the food is trash. Don't go to Moros. Parkway Bakery, maybe go if you are interested in trying a po' boy with like the fixings, the dress with the tomato, lettuce, and mayo. Maybe that will have some sort of a difference in the flavor. I'm not sure. But the bread pudding there was good. But those are the two on the list. And Mr. B's Bistro, that's another one. I did not enjoy my food there at all. It was not flavorful. It just, except for the flavor of soy sauce. They doused my plate with soy sauce when it was supposed to be a roasted garlic chicken dish. Why is there soy sauce all over the place? Soy sauce with orzo pasta. Y'all explain it to me. It was disgusting. So the only places I recommend are Sunshine. Where did we go last night? No, Moros. We went to Moros, and I said don't go to Moros, but I feel like we went to another place where the food was decent.
You like the Peacock Room?
Oh, the Peacock Room, yes, and the Peacock Room. Like, I enjoyed those places. And then the Ruby Slipper breakfast that we just got today, that was good. Yeah.
You like beignets at Cafe Beignet?
The cafes at Cafe Beignet were good. I definitely wish we could have got to try the Loretta ones instead, but we could only take what we could get. We attempted to go to Loretta's not once but twice, and ultimate fails. So I don't know. I will say the times that I've been to New Orleans before was before the pandemic, and it's definitely a different vibe now. It was more vibrant then, and I don't know, more music playing outside, but like from the bands, not anybody like blasting music from their cars. It was, I don't know, fun. Whereas now you just definitely see there are more homeless people out and about, and it's just really, really sad to see the conditions that, you know, they're in, and the vibe is just not there like it was before. So I think that's another reason why I don't see myself coming back here anytime soon. It's sad, but hopefully the city gets to a place where at least it was the 2 times I came before, where it was like really fun. And it's not like I'm saying it was really fun because I was drinking all the time, because I don't drink like that. It was just a nice vibe, or maybe it was a time of year. I don't know, because the second time I came, the gay Easter parade was going on. That was good times. First time I came here, nothing was going on. It was just good times. Anyway, this is the longest outro ever. Thank you for watching. Maybe I'll see you in the next one, because I do have 2 more trips planned after this, so maybe you'll see me for them, but I'm not making any promises. Bye.